same size. They do not have the same color. And what do you think is the reason behind the failure of that product? Yes? The one who made it didn't use the appropriate tool and equipment. Thank you so much. Yes? The baker used excess ingredient. Okay? Thank you. So now, we will be discussing about the baking tools and equipment and their uses. Our objective at the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify baking tools and equipment and their uses. Yes, let's go. So for our first activity, let me know, give at least 3 kinds of bread. Okay. So what do you think are the tools and the equipment used in baking those bread? Okay. Have you visited a bakery? What are the baking tools and equipment found in the bakery? Okay. So the success of producing a baked product largely depends on the one who made it. Of course, it is the baker himself. So without the skills of the basic tools, it will lead to the failure of the product. So now I want you to list down the words that which you believe is a baking tool or equipment. Just find 15 words and write it on your DLE notebook. Okay, I'll give you time. Okay, time is up. May I know your answers? Yes? Wire whisk. Okay. Yes? Oven. Very good. What else? How about you? Baking sheet. Okay. All of your answers are correct. So, improvements of baking technology has begun to speed up so rapidly due to higher technology. Baking tools and equipment were improved to make the production of baked products more easier and faster. The automation of mixing, transferring, shaping, and baking processes began to replace. So baking is a delicate method of cooking food. Why? Because it requires special tools and equipment in order to bring out the best results. So every one of us, each one of us wants that best result. Okay? So to prepare yourself so that you will know how to bake, you have to know the different tools and equipment to be used in baking. Okay? There are different kinds of bread in our country, and different names were given in each kind of bread. In producing this baked product, need to familiarize yourself with the different baking tools and equipments and their uses. Okay, by the way, what is the difference between baking tools and baking equipment? Okay, so baking tools are those handy materials used in baking, while equipments are those heavy materials used in producing and baking baked products. And this involved mechanical operation. So when we say tool, those are the things or materials that are handy. Okay? And then when we say equipment, those are heavy materials that we use to produce or to bake baked products. Okay? I hope it is clear for everyone. So, baking tools. Okay. What do you think is that tool? Okay, I have heard the right answer. That is a measuring spoon. A measuring spoon is a set of spoons used to measure small amounts of ingredients. Okay? The usual set includes 1 tablespoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, and 1/3 teaspoon and 1/8 teaspoon. Okay? Next. What do you think is that tool? Yes, that is a liquid measuring cup. Liquid measuring cup is a clear cup with numbers, and it is used to measure an amount of liquid ingredients. It is also used to measure plenty of liquid needed in your recipe. And example is this measuring cup is used to measure cooking oil, water, and etc. Okay, next we have the measuring cups. Okay. Measuring cup is a set of marked cups used to measure dry ingredients such as flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cocoa powder. Okay? They are either made of plastic, aluminum, or stainless steel. Okay, next is the weighing scale. Yes, weighing scale is a tool. And why is it important that we have this tool? Okay, because the weighing scale is used to measure the weight of the items or ingredients. Okay. Most recipe ingredients are measured by weight. Accurate measurement are important. Okay? In baking, it is very important that we follow the exact measurement of our ingredients for us to have the best result. Okay? Example, 500 grams of flour, 2 grams of baking powder. Okay? Next one is a ladle. Wooden ladle. A ladle that is made from wood, of course. That's why it is called a wooden ladle. Commonly used in creaming and mixing. This also comes in different wires. And it is used for beating eggs, okay? Especially if you are beating more than one egg, you have to use wire whisk. So that if you want to produce a foamy texture, you may use this wire whisk. Next one, we have the dough cutter. Okay, dough cutter. This tool is made of thin wires. Okay, this is made of, a dough is a tool with a sharp edge and used to cut dough. Okay, take note that dough is a mixture of flour and water enough to be kneaded. Okay, when we say knead, ito po sa Tagalog yung pagmamasa. Okay, kneading. Some of the handles of a dough cutter are made of wood. Next, we have the spatula. Spatula is a long, flexible blade with rounded end. It is used mostly for spreading icing on cakes. Okay? If you want to spread the icing on a cake, do not use a spoon. Okay? Use spatula so that the icing could be spread evenly. Next is, yes, you're right, the rolling pin. Rolling pin is a long cylinder of wood used to roll over the dough with the palms of hand. Okay? Okay, it is usually made of plastic and wood. Next, we have the, anong salaan? Okay, that is a strainer. Okay, strainer is needed to sift dry ingredients to make it more smooth and finer. Okay, sifting is a process to separate hard particles of flour. So if you want to have a fine texture, a smooth texture, first you have to sift your fine ingredients so that lumps will be removed. Okay? It is also used to separate liquid from solid particles. Next. Yeah, what's that? Very good. That is a rubber scraper. What's the use of rubber scraper? It is a tool used for mixing or scraping mixture on the side of a bowl. Okay, di ba? Kapag tayo ay nagbe-bake, minsan may mga natitira sa edge ng bowl. Okay, para masaid natin yon, we have to use the rubber scraper para walang sayang. Okay, this is also used in scraping, ayan, sinabi ko na, ingredients left in the mixing bowl, and this comes in different sizes and colors. want them to be in smaller pieces, you have to grate them. Next is sheet pan or the baking sheet. Okay, it is a shallow rectangular pan which is 1 inch or 25 millimeters deep and used for baking jelly rolls and other baked goods. Next, we have the tube pan or the chiffon pan. Hindi po yan chiffon. It is chiffon pan. Okay? It is a pan used for baking chiffon cake. It also comes in different sizes. Center tube can be removed. Okay, next. What's that? Okay, those are mixing bowls. So what do you think is the use of a mixing bowl? Okay, very good. So those are bowls that are suitable for making cakes, pies, cookies, and other baked goods, and it is where ingredients are placed to be mixed. That is why it is called the mixing bowls. You will put in there the ingredients and then mix. Okay? Mixing bowl. Next one. What's that? Okay. Cupcake or muffin pan. Okay. It is an aluminum pan and rectangular in shape. It is used in baking, of course, cupcakes or muffins. Next. Pie pan. Okay, this comes in different sizes and mostly it is made of aluminum. Next, we are done with the baking tools and now let's proceed with the baking equipment. First on the list we have the industrial oven. Okay, this is used for baking different baked products, and this kind of oven is usually used in bakery. Next is the gas range. Okay, it is a kind of oven that is also used in baking bread, cookies, and pastries. Next, we have the hand mixer. So, hand mixer is a motor-powered device used to stir and blend mixtures used in baking. So, if you are going to mix only few ingredients, you may use wire whisk. But if you are going to mix ingredients that are large in number or mabigat, madami, you will have to use a hand mixer. Next is the heavy-duty mixer. Okay, a heavy-duty mixer that is used in creaming and making icing. Okay, so next activity is self-assessment. Okay, let us find out if you have familiarized the different tools and equipment used in bread and pastry production. Directions given reason